Well, welcome into the highlights of our very first tie in the 2021 Barfoot and Thompson New Zealand Badminton League. And the match we've chosen is the men's doubles from that opening tie between the Tiger Brokers Tigers and the Rockets, the Starship Foundation team. This was a match that really the Rockets had to win. They were trailing 2-1 in the tie going into this, and whilst they were favoured with the more experienced combination of Curtin and Sojasa, the youngsters in the Tigers lineup, well, they were pretty keen on causing an upset. Let's have a look at the way this one played out. The experienced pairing from Starship Rockets up against the young guns of the Tigers in Feng and Wang. Raina Phillips alongside, and certainly Jonathan Curtin, Dylan Sojasa. At 28 and 26 years of age, they've got all the experience on their side. They're ranked at number 4 and number 6 respectively in men's doubles, so they'll go into this one as favourites. But Feng and Wang, they will fancy their chances of an upset, I'm sure.
Yeah, it definitely will be cool to actually just see how the younger pair go. I mean, Dylan and Jonathan, they've trained together, they've played together, they're the New Zealand senior squad together. But it will be a good chance for Jack and Josh as teammates who actually went to the World Juniors in 2019 over in Russia to actually just see how they can go against players of the older age. And
always fascinating to see specialists in one particular discipline taking on another. Josh Feng tends to be a single specialist. We'll talk about that more in a moment or two as we look first at in the near court here. Jack Wang at 17, out of Canterbury, but has moved to Auckland for university studies. And those rankings will improve, of course, as he progresses further into the senior ranks. But what an opportunity for him to play in this level of company. And alongside, for the moment, he'll be on the other side shortly of Dylan Sojasa, 26 years of age, consistently one of New Zealand's better performers. And a steadying influence as well on the Starship team. Jonathan Curtin at 28, current men's doubles ranking of 4 in the country. It's the final player to introduce to you is right in front of our camera, Josh Feng at 19. It's men's singles ranking of 41 again. As he comes out of the juniors and plays more seniors, that ranking's going to tumble way down. It's going to get a lot lower than that, and well, who knows, the youthful pairing, nothing to lose, going out there against the favoured older players. They're a chance, aren't they?
Yeah, and I mean, I personally, when I was playing, always loved having that element of being the underdog, because as you said, there's no pressure and you can just go out and do your best, and if anything, it's actually pressure on the pair who are expected to win. So
ready to play?
Yeah, it'll be cool.
So look for the court craft and the almost the instinctive ability to know where your teammate is from Curtin and Sojasa, and perhaps the exuberance, the almost rash at times keenness to go for winners, to play their shots from Feng and Wang. Final few moments before we see this one get underway. And it is now the Rockets who are in that position of it's almost a must-win.
Yeah.
And remember, if a team gets to 3, at the very least, they've guaranteed themselves a golden game to decide it. So for Curtin and Sojasa, they are desperate here to level this one up at 2 apiece. Still to come, the women's doubles and the mixed doubles.
On my right, Tiger Brokers Tigers, represented by Joshua Feng and Jack Wang. On my left, Starship Rockets, represented by Jonathan Curtin and Dylan Sojasa. Starship Rockets to serve, Jonathan Curtin to Jack Wang. Love all, play.
Dylan Sojasa just already showing signs of the emotion that he can bring, and it's often outwardly expressed.
Service over. 1-all. Two, one.
It's a good start here from the youngsters.
3-1.
Wow. And no fault ball. That is a perfect ace.
4-1.
Oh, he tried it again.
Service over. 2-4.
That was important, you feel, for Sajasa and Curtin to stay in touch here. Good quick hands.
Dylan's always
3,
great with just his level
4.
of anticipation he brings to every game. It honestly is probably his greatest strength.
Out. Service over. 5-3. Six, 3.
Danger signs here for the Rockets.
Service over. 4-6.
And as you said at the start, this really is, I guess, a make it or break it match for the Rockets to actually just stick in this game.
Oh, goodness
wow.
me. Well, I think Curtin just for a moment had
Service
stopped
over.
thinking he'd already hit a
7,
winner.
Yeah.
4.
Brilliant from Josh, though.
Great retrieval.
I mean, I thought Curtin had a winner.
Well, they're in trouble here.
Yeah.
This is really
8,
impressive
4.
from Wang and Feng. So
Service
close
over.
to pulling the trigger there, Sajasa.
5-8.
Yeah, Jonathan
over.
Curtin doesn't like that. And he's asking the
9,
chair to
5.
overrule, but it is so rare that they do that.
Fault. 10. Game point. 5.
I'm pretty stunned, to be honest.
Service over. 6-10.
Well, this pair won't panic. You know that for sure. They've played a lot of badminton and they've been in a lot of different situations. So if Wang and Feng are to win this, you know they'll be pushed every point along the way. Oh, that is great.
Game.
Just pouncing at the net, Jack Wang.
First game won by Tiger Brokers Tigers. 11-6.
And you almost have to say they did that pretty easy.
Yeah, and I'm going to say it again. I am stunned. Yeah, that was great.
It's decisive.
Yeah.
I'm thinking now of the memory that's with me immediately after that game, and for me it's the decisive movement from Jack Wang especially. He's attacking the net,
Yeah.
he's attacking the serves, he's not waiting, they're not nervous, they're right in this and looking to take it to their more experienced opponents.
Yeah, the Tigers seem to, for me, I think looking and just watching them, seem to just be gelling a lot better than Curtin and Suajasa, which seems strange because, I mean, Dylan and Jono have been playing for years together. But But maybe it is just that underdog factor. I mean, maybe it is because the pressure isn't on them and they can just go in and just give it a good hoon.
I want to put a microphone on this man. I want to hear what Bjorn is saying during this New Zealand league, because I'm loving the animation. I'm loving the absolute total engagement from the coach here.
Absolute hype man, eh?
Oh, fantastic. Former German representative player.
Okay.
And this is his stock and trade, isn't it? This is his specialty that he's coaching now, is the doubles. Okay. They look calm, don't they?
Yeah, they look pretty chill, to be honest.
So, and maybe that's the problem. Maybe we need a few of those trademark Sojasa shouts to get them going.
Love all. Play.
Well, the onslaught continues.
I am extremely impressed with Jack and just how he's coming out as a junior still and coming out this strong.
Service over. 1 all. Service over. 2 1.
It seems every time they lift, Sojasa
3
and Curtin,
1.
they're in trouble. The power of the Tigers is just getting them in all sorts of trouble.
Play.
Just wonder if they need to make that adjustment, start playing a little flatter.
Penny seems to be flipping the card again.
Okay. Oh, that'll help stop the card coming out.
Over.
Love
2
a cheeky net roll.
3.
Bit of miscommunication there, or rather just no communication.
Service over.
That's a
3
momentum killer,
4.
that one. Once you decide not to play, I don't know that I've ever seen anyone get out of a situation like that. But again, the Rockets lift and the Tigers have the power.
Yeah.
Nice touch from Curtin.
Service over. 4 5.
Really
Service
cannot
over.
afford
6
to be making
4.
service errors, especially when it's this tight and especially when it's this match, which I think is clear that the Starship Rockets are depending on.
Service over. 5 6. Service over. 7 5.
I don't know if it's just me, but Josh Feng almost seems a bit more charged this season compared to last season. I don't know whether it's because, you know, it's his second time coming out to play, but he just seems a lot more confident on court.
Yeah, and I think we're seeing the benefit of last season already.
8.
Yeah.
And we saw
5.
it within last season. We saw the young players grow in confidence.
Yeah.
They're getting top-level match practice against the best in the country.
Yeah.
And
Service
the younger
over.
players,
6.
they start to feel
8.
like they belong.
Yeah, like, I mean, minus the really this wimp, but Josh is just having this air of dominance that, you know, he didn't even feature in any of his games last season. So it's great to see.
Oh, they almost got out of that one. There's a good bit of coverage there from Feng initially.
7. 8.
Oh, is it a string break?
Yeah, I think it was. Well spotted.
Unfortunate timing for the Tigers, but hopefully that doesn't set them back on their streak. But maybe that was the perfect turn for Curtin and Sojasa.
Oh, don't tighten up now. Jack Wang with,
8. All.
let's call it an unforced error. And for younger players, less experienced players, it's one thing to lead, it's another to cross the finish line.
Yeah.
It's long, and they're lucky, and so Jasa knows it.
9. 8.
He was desperately trying to get that.
I thought it was going to be another fluky flick of the wrist. Not quite
Service
ready enough for
over.
that
9.
one, so-
All.
Much better, and extremely well timed considering
Service
we're now
over.
going to
10.
10-9.
Game point. 9.
And a rare explosive moment from the Rockets. They've been defending, it seems, 90% of the time. Oh, and that's a mistake. So in the closing stages of that game, a couple
Second
of
game won
unforced
by
errors
Starship Rockets.
of the
11. 9.
rackets
One
of the
game.
Tigers.
All.
And are they now back in the favourite seat? They get through a tough second game. The youngsters, do they feel like, oh, wow, we've blown our chance? You know,
Yeah.
can they lift again?
Well, hopefully, but lucky, I mean, they changed their number one cheerleader in Heitman and coach, of course. But yeah, they definitely did drop off towards the end, and maybe that's because just that lack of experience, not necessarily in badminton, but experience with pressure.
Fanny Megawati is just delighted to be able to have this chat. Because for a moment there, I reckon even she might have been thinking, hello, am I experienced men's doubles pairing? Are they about to be upset here?
Yeah, and I think in her pre-game accounting, I'd say she probably was having bets on these boys pulling it through for them.
Yep. Oh, they're certainly favoured to win this one, the Starship Rockets, and they may well. But they're going to be forced to go the distance.
Final
There's
game.
a few points here I think
Love
are crucial
all.
here. Momentum
Play.
is vital here for all sorts of reasons.
Service over. 1. Lau.
It's long. I think for
Service over. 1.
Wang and
all.
Feng, they're the least prepared to play scoreboard pressure.
Yeah.
So I think they've got to be right in touch here.
Yeah.
2. 1.
And that's purely down to experience. These two have played in so many different situations.
Service over. 2. All.
feel like
Service
that was
over.
a really close one,
3,
but
2.
Dylan found the line. Wow.
It's over. 3 all.
Reasonable size unit, isn't he? And
Absolute unit.
given the opportunity, he's going to throw every one of those kilos into those smashes. Oh, he just got it too flat. Eyes lit up and he couldn't resist.
It's over. 4.
I'm actually
3.
loving the opportunity because, if I'm honest, this is my first time actually going to see Jack on court playing properly, and I'm loving it.
It's caught the line.
Brilliant.
Service over. 4 all.
They're keeping in it. They're keeping in it. They can still take it.
Good serve.
5 4.
About now we start to look for that timeout card to be flipping around in
Both.
Wow.
Fanny Megawati's hands.
6 4.
It seems Josh's flick serve is really becoming problematic for the Rocket boys.
Oh, this is a run of points here. Hang on, hang on. Here comes Fanny.
7 4.
Here
Time
comes
out,
Fanny.
Starship Rockets.
And good coaching. She has to intervene here. And again, I stress that for the younger pairing to play with the advantage of a lead, it just boosts their confidence. It keeps them on their toes. Younger players will tend to be affected more by the pressure, by a situation. So play in front and look at Bjorn. You can do this. You can do this. Look at you boys. You're 3 points ahead. He's just absolutely giving them every confidence in the world. But don't count out Sojasa and Curtin, because they won't panic. This is not only a
20
performance
seconds.
so far,
20
regardless of the
seconds.
result, it's a performance that tells the other teams that we are going to be more than competitive in the men's doubles with these two players.
Yeah.
7 4. Play.
Wow.
They continue on.
8 4.
Oh, well,
Both.
it's risk and reward,
Service
isn't it?
over.
Yeah.
5
And on that occasion,
8.
Feng and Wang, they have a little giggle. It's an embarrassed giggle.
You win some, you lose some, and then you just giggle the rest.
Is that now? I'm involved these days in running a golf club. Is that a whiskey? Is that a top shelf? When you miss the shuttle on the serve?
A vessel.
It's not holding them back though.
Service over. 9 5. Service over. 6 9.
Okay, let's see how the experience plays out here now.
I'm getting nervous.
Both. 7 9.
I am
Time
frothing
out.
this
Tiger
game,
Brokers
Andrew.
Tigers.
Yeah, and now Bjorn just wants to calm things down. And this is a good timeout. His players are 9-7. They're 2 points away from a win, but he just halts the momentum and perhaps the psychological impact of Curtin and Sojasa here, and just tries to calm his players down. the last thing he wants to mention here is the score. He just wants to take that right out of their heads and get them focused on the next shot, the next rally.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think down here in
20
Jack's bio,
seconds.
his best
20
piece of advice that
seconds.
he's ever been given is the most important point is this point, which is pretty spot on for
Yep, absolutely.
this particular point.
7-9.
Some
Play.
of the greatest sports people in the world have memories like goldfish. They cannot remember a
8,
thing.
9.
10 seconds ago, gone.
Is that because they play contact sports with TBIs?
Next point, they just move on. Well played. Here they come. Here they come. And they're vocal with it.
9 all.
The crowd are definitely feeling it right now. Oh.
10.
The
Match
Rockets have
point,
done
9.
superbly to actually bring back into the lead and actually take it.
The composure. We've talked about it. They've been there, done that. Can they do this? Yes, they can. Oh, what a fight. What quality shown by Jonathan Curtin and Dylan Sojasa. In the match of the night so far, they win at 11-9 in the third. And Wang and Feng, oh, they'll feel
Well played.
harshly dealt to here, but they can hold their heads up. And as I say, indicating to the rest of the teams that they are a threat in this men's doubles match.
Match won by Starship Rockets. 6-11, 11-9, 11-9.
So an absolute thriller, and really it was the experience that told of the Starship Foundation Rockets, with Curtin and Sojasa keeping their cool and winning it. Having dropped the first game, they came back 11-9, 11-9. It would set up a fascinating tie that eventually went to a golden game, and that was won in brilliant fashion by the Tiger Brokers Tigers to take out the first victory in this 2021 Barfoot and Thompson New Zealand Badminton League. We do it all again this week, of course. If you're keen to come and join us, make sure you pop down North Harbour Badminton on Tuesday and Wednesday nights. The action gets underway at 7 o'clock.